Hey everyone, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you today came from one of the peddler malls that I have right around the corner from my house. So I spent a grand total of $45 and change on everything you're going to see here today. There wasn't a whole lot of hard goods to choose that were, within my price range. So I found a lot of ephemera. There was a booth there that was having 40% off everything. And I found some pretty cool stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what I got, shall we? So I love finding little pieces of pottery. I thought this one would be great for springtime. It's just pure white and it looks like it's got some floral images on it. So that was marked Made in USA. I will more than likely be bringing that to a sale. I think somebody would really like to have this for spring and summer. So that should be up for grabs at this upcoming sale. These, I think, well, at least that's what the dealer said, were Cracker Jack toys, these little pipes. These were $2. So I'll be adding those to my little junk jar, trinket jar, whatever you want to call it. This I thought was really interesting. It's from that booth that was 40% off. It's awarded to, it's a little plaque, and it says the American Dollia Society. Let me take this out of the bag for you all so you can see it better. That's a little better, don't you think? Yeah, the American Dollia Society, it looks like it was some sort of plaque. It doesn't have an engraving or anything on it to say who won it. And it's dated right at the top here, May 10th, 1915. How cool is that? So I had to pick that up. I didn't even notice the date up until now. So the only other non-ephemera item that I picked up... Oh no, I'm sorry, there's two other things. This I just thought was really funny, because this is how I feel about wintertime sometimes, especially with all the snow and the ice. You know, as a kid, I loved snow. As an adult, I don't like it because I can't drive in it. It just gets disgusting over time, and... I don't like ice either because it impedes me from going out and doing what I need to do for my other job. But I just thought that was funny. That's one of those like primitive artisan pieces, which I don't normally buy, but this one I thought was really funny. The sun strangling the snowman. I couldn't resist it. It was only a couple of dollars. This is awesome. This was actually the first thing I found. It is a platter and it's got starbursts on it. It was made by Royal Albert in England. Royal Albert, I think still exists today, and they make teacups and such that they've been making forever. But I loved the shape of this. I loved the style of it. I couldn't leave it behind, and it was a really good price. So this is really cool. This is a Victorian... not trade card, but it's like an advertising card. It says, a key to fortune. Strike the iron while it's hot. Jacob Reed Sons. It was for clothing back in the day. And it looks like this was, or they had stores at 918, 920, 922 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia. So that's really cool. And it even comes with a paper tape measure. So I thought that was really neat. And we've got this old photograph of a gentleman, and I thought that was really, really neat. People love to display these at Halloween time, or heck, they just like to mix them in with their decor. So I definitely went ahead and picked that up. So I did get a bag of mixed paper. Again, these were 40% off. I loved the advertisement for this film, Lumiere. So I'm not sure, like I said, what is in these bags. So I just grabbed them because they were inexpensive, and I will see what is in them. Or we will see what's in them because it's still a surprise to me. This I thought was hilarious, and I mean, it's very true. There's only one thing that goes faster than holidays, and that's dollars. Ain't that the truth? And that's an old postcard. Look at that. I did find a 1931 copy of Raggedy Ann in Cookie Land by Johnny Gruelle. Gruelle. It's in pretty good shape. I love that it's colored. When you open it up and look at that. For 1931, that's pretty amazing. This I thought would be interesting to have, or maybe somebody would want it. It's a Fostoria Glass Company full-line catalog. It is a reprint from the 1901 catalog, and it's got up-to-date, quote-unquote, retail prices. So I'm not exactly sure when this was from, because it does not have a year in it that I'm aware of. I looked pretty quickly and didn't see anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing a year in here. Just pattern names, and like here's the Bedford line. It looks like the Cruet was 18. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I've seen some of these pieces before. Never knew that they were Fostoria. I always assumed they were like Canal or something like that, but I thought somebody might like this to be able to identify the kinds of glass that they have. But we'll see. I mean, like I said, that was something that interested me, and I hope somebody likes it. Yet another big old pack of postcards that I picked up. Again, these were 40% off. I have no idea what is in here. Like I said, it was a surprise to me too. So we're going to go through these at the end of the video and see what we got. These were really cool. These are photos. It looks like we have Mick Jagger and some other rocker from the 70s. I'll go ahead and take these out of the sleeves. Again, these were 40% off. I should probably stop saying that because virtually all this ephemera was 40% off. But I do believe that these are old photos. It looks like we've got Mick Jagger, and then we've got some other dude that I don't know who it is. This guy looks like he's really into the instrument he's playing. And this is the same shot, only zoomed out a little bit more. And then here is a picture of Mick from the 1970s. It's actually marked to Kevin. Mick Jagger, number 102. Photographer J. Ronald Ponal. 1973, Rising Suns Limited, North Cambridge, Mass. And then it has a zip code. So, of course, this is from 1973. So you're going to see 5-digit zip codes on items. So I thought that was really, really cool. And that was a really good price. I think I was just drawn to this piece right here, this advertisement for Forest Man Virgin Wool, the bright colors and such on it. Yeah, that was cool. There was nothing on the back of that. Why I showed that, I don't know. These I couldn't leave. Cinderella is my favorite Disney princess, so these are just Cinderella paper dolls. So there's all the clothes and such on the back. So I'll have to open that up and see what's in there. I actually have a Volupte compact, so I thought having an ad for it would be really, really cool. So I couldn't leave that behind. And I did pick up 2 old scrapbooks. Again, forgive my setup today. It's just ephemera is so hard to show all at once, so it was easier just to stack it and kind of bring it forward for you all to see. So this has got just like souvenirs from like South Carolina and some really cool pamphlets. I'm trying to think of what else was really cool that was in here that sold me. Some old menus, restaurant. There's a piece from Florida. This is what sold me. Look at this. Let's see if it'll show up real quick. Look at that decal for Pensacola, Florida. And it looks like the Annapolis of the Air, the U.S. Navy Air Training Station, the Playground of the South. Oh, I absolutely love it. Now this I know probably came from, actually pretty sure all of these items came from an auction, because this scrapbook has lots of local things in it. Try to be careful because there are some addresses that are in here that are still relevant in present day. I don't want to give them away. But this was for a teacher, and it's going to be hard for you all to see, so hold on. So it says 1941 and 1942. So this is the page with the addresses. But I liked it because it's got greeting cards in it, bubbling over gratitude, and then our thank you. So you can still see that in 1941 we still kind of had that deco look to it, or to our font of lettering and such. So I had to pick that up. And I think these are just thank you cards from the students. And it looks like this teacher had a baby girl around this time too. So that's really, really awesome. Like I said, there's not much in there, just pictures and such. So that was really cool.